I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head.
Hello guys, it's iitTurbo51 over here. I hope you're having a splendid day wherever you are in the world. Guys, we're heading towards the Red Bull Ring for the Austrian Grand Prix for episode 6 of our F1 2020 driver career mode. Driving for the Tifosi, driving for Scuderia Ferrari. Now guys, the Red Bull Ring, when it first came back to the F1 calendar, it wasn't a track that I was particularly excited for. But the past few years on the game as well as in real life, the Red Bull Ring has given us some fantastic racing to witness. And guys, please make double sure to hit the subscribe. Oh, not the subscribe. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. But for now, before I earn your subscribe, I'm sure I've earned your like by now with my excitement. So make double sure to hit the like down below. It's only gonna take you 2 seconds. Back to the track, guys. It's a quick track this year around the Red Bull Ring, and it's the quickest lap on the F1 calendar. For those of you guys, just so I can quickly give you guys a little bit of Q&A here. The quickest lap is meaning we are showing the time of the lap. The shortest lap we refer to distance. So this is the quickest lap on the F1 calendar. It's almost a 60-second lap time around the Red Bull Ring. You do about 1 minute 2, 1 minute 3 seconds here in qualifying. So it's just over 60 seconds, which is blissfully fast. Now guys, looking at the performance chart, Mercedes are still leading the way with us in Ferrari now, the second best team for Red Bull P3, Racing Point P4. You've got Alpha Tauri now in P5, P6, 7 and 8, and 9 is being fought over by Renault, McLaren, Alfa Romeo and Haas, and then you've still got Renault bringing up the rear end of the field. Guys, also make sure to follow me on social media. Share this video with your friends. Tag me in the post or the story, and you will get a shout out on social media as well as in this very video. And guys, actually, for the first time since I've been doing this, we are going to have a shout out. So please stay tuned to the end of the video so you guys can see who I'm shouting out this video, so you guys can see that I'm not lying. So share the video and you will get shared yourself by me. You know, you do that thing. Yes. Now guys, here in practice you guys can see I had a little bit of a few moments here around Austria. Guys, I don't know, I always tend to overdrive the Ferrari. Don't ask me why, but I do. So we gotta sort that out. But guys, without further ado, let's head straight to the Austrian GP's qualifying. Oh yeah. It's a beautiful facility here in Austria. The Red Bull Ring is truly just a beautiful track, guys. It gives me a little bit of Spa-Francorchamps vibes with the forest surrounding the track. I love it. And as you guys see, heading towards the end of actually our second run in qualifying. The first run was a little bit, you guys know my recording function is not always on point, so it was a little bit jumpy. So heading towards the end of our second run in qualifying, we come across the line and go P2. Only 25.
P2, you're currently on the front row of the grid.
Thank you, Jeff. Only 25 thousandths of a second away from our teammate Sebastian Vettel. Guys, that is like a freaking, I don't know, a front wing distance. Literally 0,025, 2.5 100ths, 25 1,000ths of a second.
We're set.
Thank you, Jeff. As guys, we head out for our final lap here in qualifying. As let's go around this very quick Red Bull Ring. You guys see, heading towards the first quarter, it's an uphill braking zone, so you can brake a little bit later than you think, but don't dare miss that apex because it will send you wide and you will invalidate your lap. Open up DRS as we head on the longest straight on the track. Well, it's not really a straight, it's a little bit of a kink. Through T2, now into T3, that little left-handed kink up, we're heading up the hill once again, is T2. You head through the T3 hairpin, open up DRS once again, get the power down as quickly as possible. We do go purple first sector, and as you guys see here, heading in towards this next spot, we brake very late into the downhill T4 hairpin. Get the power down as early as possible, and then smash the throttle on the way out, get the car back up into hot lap mode. Through these next two left-handers, Be brave through these corners. The car feels like it's going to step out the whole time, but the rear edge grip is there. Make sure to do the same in the second one. Plant the power on the way out into the right-hander, heading towards the final 2 corners of the track, into the penultimate one. Once again, it's a very fast right-hander. Mount the curb. But oh no! Guys, no. We've got a gearbox failure. We've got a gearbox failure. No!
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top 3 today. Bottas, Hamilton and Sebastian Vettel. Goodbye for now then, but we're really just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
The gearbox cost us pole position at the Austrian Grand Prix. Are you kidding me? Oh, great. So not only did we not qualify in P1, we are now going to have to take a gearbox penalty. Ah! I don't like this. Oh, guys, but what else can we do? We have to take the penalty. Otherwise, this is just going to be a much harder race. So let's take the punch on the chin. Let's take our 10-place grid penalty. So we will be starting in P15 for this Grand Prix. Guys, what else can we do? But still, let's keep the momentum going. Let's head straight to the Austrian Grand Prix.
This is it then, race day in Spielberg for this year's Austrian Grand Prix. The grandstands were a sea of red in 2019 thanks to the commemorative hats in honour of the late great Niki Lauda, who took home victory of course back in 1984. And it's a sellout crowd once again here today. It's one of the shortest laps on the calendar today then, with 7 rights and just 3 lefts, making up the 10 corners of this high-speed circuit. Turn 2 is barely a corner at all. They'll be flat out through there, a left-hand kink into the uphill braking zone of turn 3. Turns 1, 3 and 4 are all potential opportunities to overtake. And as always, a man with plenty of racing experience joins me in the commentary box. Today it's Anthony Davidson. Tell me, Ant, you're no stranger to surviving the melee of turn 1. So how do you keep out of trouble when there's so much going on around you?
There are 3 main things to worry about there, Crofty. Positioning, awareness and discipline. First, you have to put your car in a bit of space and make sure you have room to react to what the others are doing. Then you have to watch your mirrors and listen to the sounds around you to get a sense of where everyone is. And finally, just don't get too greedy. Just because a gap exists doesn't always mean you should go for it.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Albon, Sergio Perez, and Stroll, Ricciardo, Raikkonen, Ocon, and Carlos Sainz. Vettel, Norris, Antonio Giovinazzi, and Gasly, Grosjean, Magnussen, George Russell, and Daniel Kvyat, Latifi, and Parker. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
With 5 races remaining, we're still in with a chance of taking the Constructors' Championship. The team need a result from you today.
Guys, once again, remember this is only a 10-race season, so it's already past the halfway mark. It's crunch time, and we really have to keep the momentum and the fast races coming in. Ferrari are keeping a very sharp eye on us. You guys know what to do if you're new to the channel. Hit the subscribe down below. Don't forget to ding that bell to never miss a future episode. And without further ado, jam with me on the formation lap. Oh yeah.
I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus. I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my to repeat it. You made this mess and left me with the pieces.
Guys, after being glitched to the back of the grid thanks to the game, we are starting the Austrian Grand Prix in last place. 5 red lights and it's go, go, go for the Austrian Grand Prix. I'm a little bit late with the go, go, go there, but we have got a massive challenge on our hands for this race, as also our teammate has taken a penalty, so it's not the ideal start for the Tifosi this weekend, but let's make sure the Italian fans get a race worth watching. So you guys can see actually the racing point of Sergio Perez, the first of the 2 pink Mercedes, has actually taken away the final podium positions from the 2 Red Bulls. This might be a Mercedes slaughterhouse here today, but let's hope Max Verstappen and Alexander Albon can answer back quickly towards that pink racing point. And as you guys can see here, heading into the 4th quarter, we jump back to the start of the Grand Prix to our personal POV. Guys, I was so mad when I saw that I glitched to the back of the grid. That means I could have taken a full and a completely new engine to make sure that I can actually fight properly in this race. So this really screwed me over. So we are going to have a very, very, very tough Austrian Grand Prix. But guys, it's a long race. It's 36 laps this race, so we really have to be on point to make sure that we still have a good race. You guys see here, we jump a lot of the back markers heading into this next corner. The Alpha Tauris, the Williams, the Alfa Romeos, and the Haas's are the first cars we need to get rid of this race. If we get held up behind them, it's going to be an even tougher weekend. You guys see through here, I get past Kevin Magnussen, and that is all the back markers already dealt with, as now we chase after the McLaren of Lando Norris in our beautiful bright red Ferrari with our kind of fancy green, black and red helmet. Oh yes! Guys, you guys can see Lewis Hamilton, or it's Bottas actually. It is Bottas leading the way from Hamilton in P2. Then you've got the Tracing Point, I mean Pink Mercedes, I mean Racing Point in P3. If you're a Formula 1 fan, you will catch that joke. So yeah, you will understand that joke, you will catch that joke. I'm trying to mix my Afrikaans and my English way too much recently. But in any case, you guys see here, we go actually back on board with me, because I can tell you guys that Verstappen did not have the pace just yet to get past that Racing Point. We head up the hill, we are behind the 2 McLarens who are busy battling with our teammate. Sainz gets massively held up by his teammate Norris going around the outside. We have an immensely good exit coming out of the 3rd corner. We power past Carlos Sainz. We head towards Lando Norris. He jolts to the inside, nearly takes her off our front wing, but we get the move done. Beautiful move there, as myself and Vettel actually had to have a little bit of teamwork there, as he also held up the 2 McLarens by making the move, and that is us now up another 2 positions. We are really putting the foot to the floor for this Austrian Grand Prix, guys. There is no time to play around with. We are in the championship fight. We are in the Constructors' Championship fight. We have no time to sit back and relax, with it only being a 10-race season. Here you guys can see finally DRS will be enabled as we start lap 3, and Max Verstappen is immensely close to Sergio Perez. Verstappen will have DRS, and now the Honda power unit in the back of this Red Bull will have to show its money's worth. Well, will have to prove its money's worth, as Max Verstappen goes up the inside of Sergio Perez. Here we go, side by side coming out of T3. It's Honda power v Mercedes power. Usually Honda power will lose this, and as you guys can see, that Racing Point is stupidly fast in a straight line, but Verstappen has got the very strong stuff between his legs to make sure he gets ahead and breaks the latest. You guys see we jump back onto our POV, as we are now behind our teammate Sebastian Vettel, who is busy trying to get a move done on his former teammate Kimi Raikkonen. We catch Vettel napping, and we just shove our way up the inside, and now we are trying to fight to Kimi Raikkonen, but Vettel just says, oh hell no, you are not yet the first driver here at Ferrari, let me have a proper go at Kimi. And I was just like, okay, sorry Sebastian, I'm so sorry. You have your move, and just make sure that I can follow you through. We have to work together today, guys. Vettel and Turbo, the perfect team. I do not know why I just said that, but it's probably because I'm a massive Sebastian Vettel fan. In any case, let's get back to the racing action. You guys can see here once again, Vettel just isn't brave enough to go for the dive, and I was just like, you know what, go away. I want to be Ferrari's first driver, so you can just, go away. I'm gonna make the move on Kimi, and the very next lap, you guys can see I am busy sniffing around Kimi's goods, and here we go. He blocks the off the inside. We jolt back to the outside. There was a lot of movement there from Kimi. I wasn't very impressed with Kimi, but we get the move done on Kimi Raikkonen. And here you guys can see, once again, we are now up the back of Daniel Ricciardo, the very fast Australian himself with the number 3 Renault. We open up DRS, and now you guys can see, while Raikkonen is holding up our teammate who is too scared to go for a dive bomb, we are going to go for a massive dive here on Daniel Ricciardo. We're a little late onto the brakes! Ooh, we nearly hit Esteban Ocon there and nearly gave Ricciardo his position back. That was a little bit scary. I have to say that myself. That was very scary. But we come up to onto lap 11, guys. We do exactly the same to Ocon. Not as late on the brakes as we were the previous time because we nearly sent ourselves into oblivion. But that is us now up into the points. A beautiful points back position. Actually, we are already firmly in the points, but not yet fighting the Red Bulls and the Mercedes, which is what we need to do at the end of this race, guys. You can see here we go up the inside of Lance Stroll. It is overtake Seti here at the Red Bull Ring for Ferrari as well, at least on my side of the garage. I don't know about Vettel. It seems like he had a good start, and now he's become a little bit of a scaredy cat. Well, his AI has become a little bit of a scaredy cat. You guys can see we jump on board with Lewis Hamilton, who is trying to get his Mercedes ahead of his teammate's car. But, oh, guys, Lewis is slow. Lewis Hamilton is going slowly. And, guys, unlike in real life, where this thing is bulletproof, the Mercedes of Lewis Hamilton has said kaput, and he is out of the Austrian Grand Prix. Or is this the Styrian Grand Prix? I don't know. You guys need to tell me in the comments down below. Hashtag wink wink nudge nudge. Guys, here we go. Back onto my POV. We rewind a little. No, actually, we fast forward a bit. And I am now behind the racing point of Sergio Perez. We've already taken Stroll. And now, after Hamilton's little departure, there was a virtual safety car. And my teammate got a free pit stop under the virtual safety car. So as the virtual safety car ended, you guys can see I'm pressuring Perez. He decides, okay, now it's time to come into the pit lane. I go around the outside. First of all, he compromised my line, so that was a terrible penultimate corner. And now we need to push like absolute craziness because, guys, I'm going for a one-stop strategy from the softs to the mediums, not the softs to the hards. So I need to take these mediums a little bit further than some of the other guys. But clearly, the Racing Point chassis is good enough to take the mediums to the end. So I think if the Racing Point chassis is that good, we can take that gamble. Our teammate Vettel has strapped on the hard tires, so he does not think the mediums can go the whole way with the Ferrari. And as you guys can see, because he pitted under virtual safety car, he has even jumped the 2 Racing Points. What? That was just pure luck for Sebastian Vettel. But here you guys can see, this is now the next lap. This is Max Verstappen diving into the pit lane after he was under immense pressure from his teammate Albon. So I think Max was just like, guys, get this guy away from me. I want the undercut. Let's come in. Softs to mediums. Here goes the Red Bull off Verstappen. And you guys can see on the same lap, myself has dove. I'm not sure, guys. Actually, in the comments down below, what is the right pronunciation for that? Do you dive or, well, did you... You dived or you dove? Which one is it? Let me know, please. You guys see, here comes Vettel. And you guys are going to see now how much it helps pitting under safety car. Not even the full safety car. He pitted under virtual safety car. Him and Perez has jumped me. Now, the thing is, I just had a terrible in-lap, so Perez just, he got back in front of me. So to catch Perez is not going to be too hard. But now, we are in the driver's seat because we are on the medium tires, not the hards like our teammate. And I can guarantee you guys, he is gonna hold up Perez. You guys see it now. Here comes the final remaining Mercedes of Bottas, who is getting held up by the Red Bull of Albon. But guys, Bottas was so far ahead, there was no way that Red Bull were going to touch them today. Like in real life, the Mercedes is untouchable here around Austria. And I'm sure Max Verstappen, he's got it, guys. You guys know Max loves this circuit, and he will always love to win. Well, in saying that, look how close Max is. Max has put his foot to the floor. Damn, son. Damn. Look at that. Oh, whoa, what the hell happened there to Albon? He got stuck in gear there. Okay, maybe Albert is also struggling with some gearbox wear. It might not just be me. It might not just be me. But guys, let's run through the top 10 of this Austrian Grand Prix. Valtteri Bottas is leading the way, starting to run away from Max Verstappen in P2. So even though there was a little glimmer of hope for Max, it is really quickly fading away. Albon is in P3 for Red Bull. Vettel is now into P4 for Ferrari. You've got Perez in P5, battling myself in P6. So this is the battle for the top 5, guys. I need this top 5 at least. So you guys can see it. Let's quickly stay on board before we run through the rest of the top 10. This is myself now behind Perez, sniffing his gearbox oil. We've got DRS, we've got overtake, We go up the inside of the Mexican, and that is it's braking very late and nearly conceding the position back to Perez. But we are now up into P5. P6 is Perez. P7 is his teammate Stroll. P8 it is Esteban Ocon for Renault. P9 is his teammate Daniel Ricciardo. And actually, Kimi Raikkonen in a back marker Alfa Romeo is busy fighting Daniel Ricciardo for a points-paying position. Jeez Louise. Okay, here goes Kimi up for not one, but 2 beautiful points here at the Austrian Grand Prix. He takes P9, but will he have the straight line speed against the Renault? Why am I even asking that? It's got a Ferrari unit that has not yet been nerfed. Of course, Kimi is going to get the position from Ricciardo, as well as he has the assistance of DRS. And that is the Iceman up into P9. Here you guys can see we finally catch up to our teammate Sebastian Vettel, who is on the hard tires. Now guys, one thing, Vettel is going to have better grip the final, say, 5 to 6 laps of this Grand Prix. So from lap 31 to 36, he will have the grip advantage. So the quicker I can make this move, the better. And guys, I can already feel the debrief from Ferrari at the end of this race. Me and Vettel have battled so much in this race, it's not even funny. And the thing is, we were not really friendly with one another after I overtook Vettel the second time in the first stint, after he was too scared to overtake Raikkonen. Well, not too scared, I don't know. He just wasn't confident on his brakes. So you guys know, I think the debrief between myself, Mattia Bonozzo and Sebastian Vettel is not going to be the most friendly debrief in the world, but this is for the World Championship and the Constructors Championship, and I don't have time to sit behind someone who is not pushing as hard as he possibly can. You guys can see now, as I said, in the final few laps, Vettel's tires will come into play against mine. And as we start the final lap of the Austrian Grand Prix, it is still a fierce fight between Ricciardo and Raikkonen, the two R's, for the final 2 points paying positions. And now you've got the McLaren of Carlos Sainz also trying to interject here for that final points paying position. But here comes Ricciardo up the inside of the Iceman. Will Ricciardo take P9 back from Raikkonen? It seems like he will, but Raikkonen is going to have a very good run coming out of this next corner. He's also going to have DRS. You can't forget about Carlos Sainz in the background there, but it seems Ricciardo is going to hang on to P9, and Raikkonen will hang on to P10. You guys can see Vettel is going for a move at the penultimate corner. What are you doing? That was so nearly a race ender, but we take P4 and the fastest lap here in Austria.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
That's it then for another spectacular Grand Prix here at Austria. And a truly magnificent drive to hang on and take the win. So Anthony, what made the difference out there today?
I think that smart tyre management on track and very smooth driving definitely assisted in their victory today. That combination meant they got the absolute maximum out of their tyres at all times.
So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. More points for Valtteri Bottas, further solidifying his lead at the top of the table. After an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
I have to give it to Parker. There was a lot going on all down the field, but they were the only one who I really felt maximised their potential.
Let's move on to the Constructors. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. Meanwhile, good work from Racing Point this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Amazing performance out there. I'm sure you're pretty happy with that. It's looking like the championship is already won. Do you think there's still time for this to change? You gained a lot of positions during the race, didn't you? There are rumours that you're looking for a contract with another team. Is there any truth to that? Great. Well, that's everything.
Guys, what an Austrian Grand Prix. Guys, I'm not gonna lie. Vettel really had me mad on that final lap. Going for a dive at the penultimate corner. Now, I understand. If you're fighting for position, that is very important. But I am further ahead in the Drivers' Championship than Vettel. To fight over P4 and P5 because we need to think about the constructors, there's no point. I was so cheesed off at Vettel for that move. Luckily, I held on, but we nearly had a massive incident there. Vettel nearly spun me there. So you guys can imagine the debrief was quite heated between myself and Sebastian. I love the guy, but seriously, don't do stupid crap like that. Just don't. Don't do stuff like that and give, for not just myself, but the entire Ferrari team a heart attack. In any case, you guys can see we are going for a major engine upgrade. And that doesn't leave us with a lot to play with. We also went for a durability upgrade. So we've got a chassis upgrade, a durability upgrade, as well as a big performance upgrade heading our way for the future. Now, guys, before we go any further, like I said at the beginning of the video, I am giving a shout out to two beautiful people. Guys, the people I'm naming is Megan and FCA. They have started their own little YouTube channel where they do cute, funky TikTok videos. Guys, I think it's super funny. One of the videos, Megan actually pranks FCA and she puts salt into his coffee. It is super fun and they are both super cute people. So please, they have given my channel a shout out and I'm gonna shout out these two who are trying to also start a little YouTube career. So guys, please, I'm gonna leave the links to their channel and their social medias in the description down below. Go follow them and go subscribe to their YouTube channel. Trust me, it's short 1 minute to 2 minute videos. Some of them are like 18 seconds and it's a lot of fun to watch. It puts a smile on your face, which in the time we are living in is always needed. So please go show some love on their channel and go follow their social medias and their YouTube channel. You guys know you want to. Go support the epic people that support me as well. Guys, but that has been this video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for staying till the end. We had a fantastic drive all the way back up into P4, but the championship now is at a very high heated level. So please drop a like down below on the video. It's only going to take you 2 seconds. Make sure to follow me on social media as well. Share this video with your friends and don't forget to tag me in the post or the story and you can get a shout out like Megan and FCA. You know you want to do it. Go share and make sure to tag me. Finally, if you're new to TurboFox RacerZ and you haven't subscribed yet, what are you doing? Hit the subscribe down below. Don't forget to ring the bell to never miss a future episode. But guys, I love you guys. Stay beautiful, stay safe, be wise and sanitize wherever you are in the world. And you know what? Let's continue this epic driver career. And also don't forget to go watch the My Team career. Link in the description down below. There's a lot of links there, so you know you gotta go check out everything. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you for staying till the end. And I'll see y'all next episode. Cheers!